Hello class 7, welcome to the virtual class, offline virtual class. Today we are starting this computer chapter of the chapter called Computer Overview. This is our presentation, you can see here. Okay, let's start it. Okay, computer overview. So before starting this computer, first you should know that what is computer, no? So the meaning is computer is an electronic device. First keep in your mind, computer is an electronic device. Why it is electronic device? Because it runs through electricity. So after knowing that computer is electronic device, you should also know that it takes data and instruction as input. Okay, it takes data and instruction as what? Input. From what it takes the data and instruction is from keyboard and mouse. Alright, from keyboard and mouse it takes data and instruction. After giving this data and instruction, it will be processed in CPU. It will be processed in where? Processed in CPU. And after processing, all the data and instruction which is raw, okay, which is unprocessed, will be processed, and after processing it will give the result as information for future. Okay, by saving it. Saving in where? Saving in hard disks or maybe in Pendrive, whatever you have. Okay, so the complete meaning of computer is what? Computer is an electronic device that takes data and instruction as input from input devices, process them in CPU, and gives the processed result as information for future by saving it in the memory. Okay, this is the main of meaning of the computer. Now let's go. You can see in the picture also, see there, basic part of the computer. What are the basic part of the computer? Keyboard, mouse, CPU and monitor. Monitor, keyboard, okay, mouse and CPU. So these four are the basic part of the computer. So let's go down. Computer is also called electronic and data processing device. Okay, it's the short form is computer is an electronic and data processing device. So data means what? Data means it's a plural of datum. Okay, normally it's called datum. So for us we call it data, and datum means they are the facts. Okay, facts or symbol which is raw. Raw means not processed. Okay, whatever information you have collectively, those are raw. So when you process and arrange it, that is called information. Let's see down. Information, it is an output or result which is processed. Understood? So if you have a bunch of many colors, cubes, and if you place in a room, that is called raw. And if you manage those colors by those boxes by color, that is called processed one. Okay, like those we can understand what is data and what is information. Okay, next, let's go to next one. So how computer works? Okay, as you can see in the figure, computer works in three terms. Okay, most probably in three terms. One is input, another is processing, and another is output. Input means what? Input, it takes data and instruction using keyboard and mouse. Those are the input. Input means data and instruction. Input device means keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, something like that. Okay, so don't be confused in input and input devices. Okay, input is simply taking data and instruction. Okay, from where? From the device, input device, that is keyboard and mouse. And another is processing. Whenever computer takes an input from keyboard and mouse, it needs to do the processing, and that is CPU. Processing data according to the set of instruction given. Okay, according to the given. So through where it will be done? From the CPU, central processing unit. And after processing is done, as I told you in the definition meaning, so after processing it will give you the output through what? Monitor, printer or speaker. Okay, gives result as information. Information are always the processed one. Okay, let's go to the next one, that is characteristics of computer. So characteristic means what computer can do, that is the characteristics. Okay, first one, high speed. Computer is very high in speed. Okay, in previous years, in old computers the speed is very low, but nowadays, previously computers are bigger, speed is low. Nowadays computers are smaller, but the speed is very high. its speed is like the speed of the light, and the speed of the computer's processor is measured in megahertz and gigahertz. Okay, MHz and GHz. If you want to see your computer's speed, then you can go to the my computer, right click and go to the properties. There you will see the speed of the computer. Okay, normally there are 2-3 speed. Okay, 1.8 megahertz or gigahertz or 2.9. Nowadays there is a 3.0 gigahertz, something like that. So first characteristic is computer is very high in speed. Okay, it works very fast. Second one is accuracy. Accuracy means computer never makes any mistake. Okay, never makes any mistake by itself. Unless we give any mistake command, it does not make any mistake. Okay, so it is very accurate. Sometimes if you give the bad instruction, it will give you bad result, and that is called GIGO method. Okay, that is called what? Garbage in, garbage out. GIGO means garbage in, garbage out. That means if you give garbage, it will give you the garbage result. Same like that. So computer is very accurate and works perfectly without any mistakes. Third one is diligence. Diligence means never gets tired. Okay, never gets tired means every computer, whatever you give any work to the computer, 1,000 times, million times, it doesn't matter. Computer will do with same speed and perfection. Okay, computer will not say that I am tired, I am bored, I will not do that, something like that. It will not say anything like that. It will just do the processing and processing and processing. How many times you want, that much time it will process for you. That's why it is called diligence. Okay, next one is 4 number is versatility or versatile. Versatility means like human. Okay, human can do many works at a time. Okay, like that our senses also, they are working by itself. Okay, hearing, listening, okay, tasting, some feeling, those are done by the humans instantly, and computer is also like that. Suppose you can open the game also, and background you can play music also, and same time you can open the Word also, Photoshop also, Excel also, many programs you can open at a time. That means computer can do the task, many tasks at one time. Okay, that is called versatile. Next one is high storage. So computer obviously have lots of high storage capacity. So in computer there are normally 2 types of memories, internal and external. Internal means RAM and ROM, which is kept inside the CPU in the motherboard. Okay, and another is external, as you know that hard disk. SDD means hard disk drive, CD DVD, Pendrive, SD card, SSD card, something like that. Okay, there are other also, Blu-ray, other storage devices also. These are the most common, and Pendrive is the most and easiest one. Next one is communication. Okay, next feature is what? Communication. Computer, in previous computers, whatever we work, there will be a very difficulty to transfer files, exchanging the files due to CD, DVD and floppy. Okay, it will take lots of time. But nowadays, because of the internet, all the communication gets limited. Okay, you can create any video or audio and transfer through the internet very quickly. So communication is very fast, and because of this internet and communication, we are learning, we are having very good time to learn many things. Next one is automation. Automation means so in some factories or manufacturing company or some business organization, there are some predefined programs is installed already. That means if we install that program, then we don't need to check one by one, step by step. Okay, computer will check automatically step by step and execute that work. Okay, that is called automation. Like in Japan and in China, there are lots of robots out there who can do the work like human. Okay, those all are computer automated. Okay, no humans are needed for that. Okay, this is the characteristics of the computer. I hope you understand. Let's go to the next one. Next one is application field of the computer. This means in which field computers are used. Okay, as you know that in almost all the fields computer are used. Whatever you can imagine, those all fields computer are used nowadays. Okay, we have some list of the fields. Let's see. One number is home. At home, what we do, we can draw, we can listen music, we can play videos, we can send email, we can read news, and we can even keep the monthly or weekly budget record in Excel file, so that we can see how much expense you did in the month or week. Okay, like that. So at home, nowadays computer is the best friend, like that. Okay, second one is education field. Education means school and colleges. So in school and colleges, why it is used? It is used for the materials like magazines, journals, relatives, documents, and CBT means computer based training. For training also we use, and CAI means computer aided instruction. Okay, for online exam, for online learning, like you are doing now through the computer. If you are holding a mobile, that mobile is also a part of the computer. So all of this can be executed in the education sector. In school also, if you get the mark sheet, that is also computer printed nowadays, so that is used. Okay, number 3 is medicine and health. Medicine and health means hospital, clinic, like those. Okay, in hospital, clinic, and medical research organizations, lots of all the equipments are computer enabled. Okay, automated by the computer. Like if you have to diagnose any disease, and if you have any disease, and if you want to cure, then computer is the must. Okay, like MRI, doing ICU, ECG, X-ray, and CT scan, whatever machine you'll see in the hospital, those all are automated by the computer. Okay, and in hospital also there will be the patient record, all patient record, or maybe doctor's record, employees record, everything is kept in the computer. Fourth one is entertainment. Entertainment means, you know better that. Okay, playing games, movies, listening music, something like that. Mostly 60% of our time we do the entertainment things. Okay, by playing games, movies, hanging around in YouTube and some other apps, something like that. Next one is business. In business, why it is important? Because in business there will be lots of customers, employees are there. Okay, we have to keep their record properly, so computer will help that also. And not only that, in business, so if your parents are in business or anybody is in business, they need to make decisions, they need to forecast, they need to plan things, they need to do the business analysis, and all are kept in the computer nowadays. Okay, so next one is industry. In all the manufacturing industry nowadays are using the computer. Why? Because the people are not that much loyal and liable, and the people are not that much capable to check the temperature, pressure, something like that. It is very hard. So what they do is they just make a robot or automated machine to check these temperatures, pressures, and robotics. Okay, so this industry, it is very useful nowadays. Every industry is using the computer. Next one, let's go. 7 number. Okay, 7 number is science and research. Scientists collect information around the world through the internet. Okay, for the scientists, this computer is the most important thing. Without computer, they cannot explore anything, they cannot do any research. What's going around the globe, they don't know about the global warming, they don't know about the pollution rate of the of our earth. Okay, what is the ozone layer, what is everything, whatever it is about this weather thing. So all the scientists do the research using the computer. Okay, and from the computer the research will be so accurate. Next one is astronomy. Okay, this computer helps astronomers to guide telescope, measure radiation, finding stars and comet and other heavenly bodies. Okay, like satellites, something like that. Okay, astronomy is very much important. Why important? Because in the space there are lots of comets, stars, heavenly bodies are there. So how do we find them? By looking in the sky, can we find? No, we cannot find. So what do we need to do? We need to connect with the computer and telescope, and we need to see one by one how many stars are there, how many planets are there, and which which asteroid is coming towards our Earth, something like that. So for astronomy, for astronomers also, it's very important. Next one is defense. Defense, you know better. So all the army personnel, defense, so they need this computer they need the computer to do all this, what, attacking, launching the rockets, okay, and targeting, calculate the target for launching the missiles, something like that. Even though nowadays they are using drones to locate the enemies, okay, something like that. So for the armies, this computer is must. So next one is agriculture. So agriculture in Nepal is also an agricultural country. So it's helpful to the farmer to get the information about crops, market price, okay, calculate the cost, and in how much they need to sell, how much they need to buy the seeds, something like that. And all the information they can get from the computer. That means they can get from the internet using YouTube or Google or whatever it is. Okay, for the farmers is very important. Next one is desktop publishing. Desktop publishing means designing. Okay, so it means publishing newspaper, magazine, banners, books, hoarding, etc. Graphic software, like using the graphic software like Photoshop, Illustrator. So whatever the banners, hoarding boards you can see, okay, across the street, those all are designed in computer and printed by the computer. Okay. So next one is traveling. So traveling is the most challenging and the most interesting thing. So in the how computer help you in traveling? Because of the GPS system. Okay, nowadays you will not get lost whenever you go for traveling. Why? Because you have mobile, you have GPS in the mobile. If you travel by the car or airplane, okay, you can even book online also. You can book online all the tickets, and you can roam wherever you like. It will help you. Computer will help you. Your mobile will help you. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so I guess we have finished, covered all the things. And the homework is, okay, there are around up to 8 homeworks. So do all the homeworks. Okay, question number 1, 2, 3 and 6. Those are the match the following, fill in the blanks, something like that. So you do in book and capture the photo. And another 4, 5, 6, 8, those are the subjective questions. So you do in copy and send it to me. Okay. Okay, everyone, thank you for the class.